What's poppin', guys? We are back on Pokemon Showdown today for the next Ultra Sun and Moon OU Live, and this time we're going to be showcasing another new Ultra Beast. We have here Naganadel, so we'll talk about it before we get into this live. As you can see, it has a base 121 speed, so it is able to speed type Tornadus Therian, very fast Pokemon, and base 127 special attack, so it can hit really hard, and it does have access to Nasty Plot, which is super useful in order to double its special attack. And it has moves such as Draco, Sludge Wave, Flamethrower, so that's really cool. It does get walled by stuff like Heatran, but we have, I guess, sort of other Pokemon that can deal with that. It's a very threatening Pokemon overall, and there are a couple common sets being run right now. There is the Nasty Plot set, which I'm running right now. There's also Choice Scarf and Choice Specs. I haven't seen too many creative sets with this thing, just because there are just certain sets that work really well. Like this Nasty Plot set is probably the most threatening out of all of the Naganadel sets that are going around on the ladder. It is really cool, and it actually can hit extremely hard. We also have a Landorus Therian, so this Pokemon here can set up rocks, and it just does what you expect it to do. But the next Pokemon we got Rotom Wash, so there's a little change here. Oh, Landorus also gets Defog as well. I mean, I just decided to run rocks on Lando because I'm putting Defog on my Rotom. The reason is, of course, it does get Defog, so that's kind of why. And that does free up a space on my team in order for me not to have to run Defog on something else or any kind of other hazard control. I do have to sacrifice Pain Split. A lot of these Pokemon, you know, they have their own 4 move slots that they've been running all the time, and changing that is kind of annoying for it because their 4 moves are just really great for it. But I think Defog is fine over Pain Split just because I have leftovers, and you know, it's just a great, it's still a great pivot. Like I usually don't click Pain Split too often anyways with a Rotom when I have it, so Defog is pretty nice to have. Emvee T-Tar is something else that's in the meta that is really solid right now because of the fact that it is able to tank hits from Naganadel as well as Blacephalon, which, you know, both of them are being kind of spammed around the ladder a bit since they're of course brand new and they're still really good mons. But Emvee T-Tar can really help us out there. Pursuit Trap, and as well as having Earthquake to deal with those Pokemon, and it's just a solid mon overall to take hits from the special side. Finally, or almost finally, we have a Tapu Lele just because of the fact that that paired with Naganadel is able to punch holes through Heatran, because Heatran, it has limited switches into specs Tapu Lele, and if we can weaken Heatran and get rid of it, as well as even, you know, T-Tar for that matter, then Naganadel has a much better chance of sweeping. And finally, we have a Scarf from Yanxiao for mainly just for T-Tars and hitting really hard with the reckless high jump kick. I thought it was a pretty cool mon, so I just wanted to use it. And that's going to be the team, so let's just hop into a game and let's see how Naganadel performs. Definitely, I know it's going to do really well. Let's see if we can make it, try to sweep you know, teams and stuff, so we'll be right back. Alright, so we got our first game up against some Trick Room. So versus Trick Room, it's not too bad because we do have Landorus. I kind of just want to lead off with maybe my Naganadel could be fine, or actually even T-Tar is pretty good too. Yeah, let's just lead T-Tar, as he does lead Stakataka, so I could just Earthquake right off the bat here, do a lot of damage to this thing, as he does go right for the Trick Room, and I believe now I have a Rocky Helmet on my Landorus, so I can just go into that. That should be fine. We'll get off an Intimidate on him. We have Rocky Helmet, so it doesn't do much at all, nice, and we were able to knock it out. So that's good that he's not using Stakataka at the level we were in the last live, which is nice. He goes Magearna, so I am actually going to go T-Tar. Just because I am AV, I can take this hit really well. I want to scout and see if he has Focus Blast or something, so I'm actually going to go here into, maybe my Rotom is a good safe play just in case he has Flash Cannon. I don't want anything else to get risked right now. So I'm going to go into Rotom here, as he does actually have Focus Blast, and we can also take that pretty well. He has 1 turn of Trick Room left. I think I'm just going to Volt Switch here. I don't think, maybe Flare Cannon will do a lot, but I have some Spidef EVs. He just goes right to Uxie, so we can now switch out here into T-Tar and just click Crunch, because he'll likely just click Trick Room. There's no reason for him to switch out. We could just Crunch here, as he just gets up rocks. Okay, so that's no Trick Room for him then, with his Uxie. And we can probably try to defog with Rotom if we can. Yeah, in comes the Mawile. Okay, so this thing's a little interesting because he just went right into it, which means he'll probably just attack me. He'll probably just attack me with like Play Rough or something. Okay. So what do we do here? I believe we can probably just sack maybe Lele, because I don't think it's that useful versus his team. So we're going to go ahead and sack it off here. Yeah, definitely, because I really doubt Lele's gonna be doing anything versus his team. He just Iron Heads right off the bat. That's fine. That is fine. We can go to Rotom here, and I believe just Will-O-Wisp this thing is fine. We could also Defog here. I like Defog just because I feel like he'll want to switch out. But at the same time, I don't lose anything by clicking Wisp. Yeah, and then I can just Defog this turn now. And he does set up a Trick Room. That's perfectly fine. I can just Volt Switch here, as he just Lunar Dances. So he just sacks it off, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Goes into his Mawile. And Iron Head Play Rough. Okay, so that's kind of annoying. However, I think if we get at least a little bit of damage on it, that should be fine. Can probably sack off Mienshao. I don't need that too much, and I can now go into my Landers, which should eat a hit from this Mawile. He has Play Rough Iron Head, so I think that we can just Earthquake here. Magearna is still at full, so we gotta be careful of him getting up another Trick Room. Yeah, and he doesn't really have much of a switch in or anything. Just Iron Heads here, and he does not get the flinch, which is great. One turn of Trick Room left. So I think here we just go Rotom. As he Play Roughs, it does miss. It probably would not have been able to knock us out due to the Intimidate. So I would have still been able to get off a full switch here. And then I can just go right into my Landers. As he does bring out the Magearna. We do get off an Earthquake, which is great. And he actually has a Shucca Berry. Ooh, okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. So we gotta stall this thing out. We definitely have to stall it out. I'm gonna go Rotom first. Let's see, T-Bolts. And I can Volt Switch here. Focus Blast should not knock us out. Perfect, perfect. We can now go here into our Landorus. And then go right into T-Tar. Because he's not going to Focus Blast here. Oh, he does. Okay, well, we eat that up still. Regardless. Yeah, and then we can just Earthquake here. Because now his Trick Room is gone. We bring back in Landorus. We Earthquake twice. Even if Marowak lives, we can still drop a Dragonium on it. And it does not. Oh, it does. It does? No, Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet knocks him out, so that's going to be GG. Alright, on to the next game, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we got our next game here. Going to be up against an interesting double Tapu team with Magearna. No new Mons on his team. No new Mons. Okay. So I think our first and foremost lead should be maybe Mienshao, just because we can see what he leads off with here, which is his Koko. And kind of just want to knock off turn 1 just to get rid of this thing's item, whatever it is. And he's actually Choice Scarf, so that kind of tells me a lot right now, that he is a Choice Scarf Koko. I can go ahead and knock off this thing's item, which is going to be his Rocky Helmet. Very useful. And now I can just go ahead here into my Landorus, I believe. Should be fine. Hit him up with the HP Ice. And we do a good amount of damage there as he Hidden Powers himself. Does a little bit more. Okay. So that's okay, because now I can probably just HP Ice again and knock him out. See what he goes into here. We can definitely save Landers, I feel. He'll probably go into Lele. Oh, he goes Zygarde. Okay. Is this banded? Could be a banded Zygarde. And it is banded. 100% banded. We can go to Tapu Lele, and we should be able to just click maybe HP Fire, predicting him to switch out, which he does exactly do. This is Emvee Magearna. And probably go Rotom here, as he Fleur Cannons does miss. Would not have knocked us out anyways, because we are more of a Spadef Rotom. Can Defog here, and then he goes into Zygarde, in which case we can just Will-O-Wisp, as it does knock us out. I forgot that I forgot we're not flying, so it is super effective on the first turn. I forgot about that. But that's fine, because we got rid of his rocks, which is great. Now we can just switch in and out anytime. I'm just gonna Moonblast here, as he goes into Magearna once again. This ooh, we got a little crit there. Ate it up pretty decently. Gonna go into T-Tar, as he Flash Cannons. So basically what's going on right now, right, is his Magearna was probably the best check that he had to the Naganadel. I mean, it could be, I don't think it's Scarf Lele, he has Scarf Koko. But I think we can really come through here. Fleur Cannon, yeah, we eat that up, we get rid of this Pokemon. Very nice. Into his Zygarde he goes. And, yeah, I think we could just sack here. Let's see, 1,000 arrows. And I believe here we can probably go Naganadel now. A nasty plot here. Well, Or I could drop a Dragonium. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of this Pokemon. We got a +1 speed right now, which is really good. I think we're in a really good position right now. Goes into Scizor. Flamethrower should knock him out, I think. Bullet Punch. Okay, call it Bullet Punch. We knock this out. Yeah, I think that should be game. I think. If we can knock this out, that is. I mean, Naganadel's a strong Pokemon. For sure. Yeah, that's gonna be GG. Not bad at all. So that's a good game right there. So I'm like Naganadel, it hits hard. We don't even have to set up Nasty Plot. It gets speed boosts immediately after, upon knocking out a Pokemon. So it's just such a threatening mon overall. Let's grab another game and we'll be right back. Alright, so our next game is going to be up against a squad that has Toxapex plus Alolan Muck. So Alolan Muck is a pretty decent Pokemon if it's AV in terms of dealing with Blacephalon, and maybe also Pursuit Trapping and taking hits from Naganadel. So I think our priority should be weakening this thing so that we can try to sweep with our Naganadel. I mean, it can set up over Toxapex pretty easily. Like, Toxapex can't do much to it other than haze, but it can't really be hazing forever since we can still attack and do damage. What do I want to do first here? I think leading off with Mienshao is fine, I believe, as he does lead off with the Alakazam. So, I mean, we can just U-turn out here, as I don't think he'd want to stay in at all, but he does. He does want to stay in. So, yeah, he takes a U-turn right now. Then, and I can go here in a T-Tar. If you Focus Blast, I mean, that's fine. I don't really need T-Tar for anything on his team except for this. And there it is. Okay, cool. So I can expect a Focus Blast to come through here. So I am going to switch out here into my Tapu Lele, which is times 4 resistant to it. And the Energy Balls. Oh, okay. Maybe it was better for me to just stay in then. Because now he can go into his Muck and Pursue Trap me and stuff. I mean, that's fine. Like, I mean, I have other things for his Toxapex anyways. So I'll just Moonblast here. He'll Pursue Trap me probably. Does a decent amount. Like I said though, we're trying to chip away at this Muck here so that we can get Naganadel to come through. And here what we can do is probably go Rotom. Rotom is fine. T-Tar is also a good option here too. But he does have a Hippo, so that's kind of annoying. I think I just want to go Rotom and burn this thing, which is really useful. He does go for knockoff, that's fine. I can now just click Volt Switch. Even though like Pain Split might have been pretty useful now at this point, but I still have a full HP Landers, so that's awesome. Okay, so what do we do here? We can probably go T-Tar. He doesn't have any more special attackers except for Toxapex, which doesn't do anything anyways. He just Poison Jabs, that's perfectly fine. I should be able to just Earthquake here. Like, if he wants to switch out, I'm okay with that. I have a Defog Rotom. Yeah, he goes Hippo, so we can go right back into Rotom here and just Defog away the hazards. His team doesn't really appreciate Rotom Lando too well, because now that Alakazam is gone, that is, it's going to be more annoying for him. Yeah, we just Defog here. As he goes into his Salamence, okay, so what is this thing going to do? What is this thing going to do? I am not sure. I am not too sure, and I don't want to sack my Rotom just yet. I think I'm going to go hard Mienshao just in case he wants to set up on me. As he just goes right for the Draco. Okay, so he is a special attacking Life Orb Mence. Okay, so that's interesting. I can go T-Tar now. Now that I know what set he is, I can just Pursue Trap him. Yeah, it's just better to know it first because I didn't want to risk Rotom. Rotom is useful. It's super useful because it actually does so much work versus the rest of his mons. But now that I know he is a special attacking Mence, we can deal with that accordingly. Yeah, we just Pursue Trap this thing as he goes Toxapex, and this is really cool because even if he sets up T-Spikes, Naganadel can deal with that fabulously. I kind of just want to go into it immediately right now as he switches to Hippo, so fine. I'm gonna go back to Rotom here. We still, like I said, have a full HP Lando, so there's not much he can do. He just Earthquakes. Cool, cool, cool. Just gonna go ahead here, and I think Volt Switch is fine. What? Hello? I'll defog then. Why would he stay in? I could just Wisp it, I could Hydro it, and that, like, his Hippo's the only thing that's keeping him together right now. I don't understand. But I can Volt Switch here. This is where Pain Split would come in handy, but like I need defog on something. Go back to Naganadel and just set up a nasty plot, I believe is fine. As he goes into his Hippo, can probably drop the Drake. Drop the devastating Drake here. He may switch out though, which he does into his into Toxapex. Okay, okay, that's fine. Goodbye Toxapex, and that's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. He just went to the Pokemon that I was trying to set up on. Drill's gonna be faster, so I'm gonna go out here into my Lando and intimidate him. He just goes for the Z move. What is that? Corkscrew Crash? Okay. So that's fine. I can just HP Ice here, expecting Salamence to come in, just knock this out real quick. Excellent. He's probably has to go Hippo here, I think. Oh, he goes back to Drill. Okay. Probably trying to Iron Head flinch me or something, but I am going to just Earthquake right off the bat. And get rid of that. Yeah, and his team is pretty much a sitting duck at this point. His team is pretty much a sitting duck. Goes into Hippowdon. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. His Muck is at 25%. I mean, that's okay. I can just U-turn here into my Rotom and just Hydro. Hydro definitely the play. Okay. That's not good at all. He just roars again. I'll have to Hydro here. I mean, yeah. Well, my Rotom's gonna die now, pretty much. Well, okay, we're dropping his defenses even more, which is great. And, that's annoying. That is really annoying. Basically, I just gotta make sure that the sand wears off, and then he can't touch me anymore. Oh, okay, nice defense drops. Exactly what I needed. What just died? Okay, my T-Tar. That's fine. So here, I'm not gonna go hard on Rotom. I'm gonna wait till the sand wears off. Let's go Naganadel. Just drop a Draco. Okay, perfect. And yeah, we can just win this game with Landorus. Like, that was kind of scary. Like, he dodged 2 Hydros, so there's not much I could have done there other than hit my Hydros. But we are able to still come through here and win the game. So yeah, GG. Alright, what are we at right now? On to the next one, and we'll be back. Alright, we got our next game here. So a very threatening team with Koko, just a bunch of old, Pokemon that we've seen before. I think the best lead is going to be the Rotom, I feel, is a very fine and solid lead. He does lead Greninja, so that's awesome. We can probably just click Volt Switch. Should be fine, as he just goes hard into Landorus. I mean, I'm just going to Hydro. I am literally just going to Hydro. He just U-turns. Okay, so not sure what set he is. He could be Scarf. No, he has to be, could be offensive rocks or just defensive rocks. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. Toxapex, okay. I mean, I am gonna Volt Switch here into my Naganadel as he sets up a T-Spike. And I mean, I think I could just Flamethrower here, expecting the Magearna. See how much it does. It's probably AV. So yeah, just chipping that away is gonna be pretty clean. And we can probably just switch out here to T-Tar. I don't mind taking a poison. And just Earthquake here. He Fleur Cannon, so he's sacking away the one Pokemon that can deal with Naganadel. So that's awesome. That is phenomenal. Okay, I'm just gonna pursue here, I guess. Like, I could probably use this opportunity to get a speed boost with this thing. And let him knock me out here. So I can now go Naganadel, get rid of the T-Spike, and then Flamethrower. Yeah, and then we get a speed boost. Very nice. And now he's at a very threatening position here because he kind of has, he's kind of forced to go into Landorus. Yeah, and then we can now go into our own Lando. U-turns, now he's taking chip. Now he's taking chip with this thing. Greninja comes in, we can now just switch out here into probably Mienshao, expecting the Dark Pulse to come out here. And there it is. Just U-turn out here is pretty safe. And we're able to do a good amount of damage as well. But I have to sack something here. I have to sack something now. I think it should be... I think I need Rotom. I think I need Rotom as a pivot. Well, then again... Yeah, Rotom is pretty good. Lele is actually... No, Lele is really good. Lele is really, really good. I'll just sack Rotom. Why not? We can deal with it. He's evolved. But I can go back to Mienshao here and just U-turn off right again. As he goes Landorus. I don't know what set he is, but I think here I am gonna go into Tapu Lele. And just click a Specs Psychic. Should be fine. We are faster than a max speed Landorus, and that is gone. Alright, great. So that's really good. He goes into Koko. We can just switch out here into probably Landorus is fine, I think. Naganadel can check Kartana pretty well. He just U-turns, takes some more Helmet. Perfect. Goes into his Ash Greninja. So he will be going for the water move here. Which should be a good opportunity for us, I think. I'm gonna just U-turn here. He Hydros, I mean that's fine. Because now I can go into Mienshao. Just U-turn out. Into Naganadel. And just Nasty Plot up. He just sets up a T-Spike. Okay, let's drop a Devastating Drake on this thing and win the game right now. Wait. Okay, he just gave us the game. Because now we're faster than everything. Koko comes out, we just Sludge Wave. Yeah, GG. So Naganadel coming through, and we win the game. Yeah, Kartana, yep, we just Flamethrower this. Crit did not matter. Greninja comes out. Sludge Wave this. Yeah, we eat up the Shuriken as well. This is a decent amount though. Nice game. Naganadel is so good too. Wow, all these new Ultra Beasts are putting in so much work. I'm amazed right now. I can't wait to use Blacephalon next. So yeah, on to the next one. And I mean, like the team's putting in a good amount of work. I just built it too. Naganadel, I do like Stack Attack a lot. I've seen Stack Attackers on the ladder ever since the live the other day that I did. I've seen more Stack Attackers on the ladder. And I mean, Naganadel's all over. I haven't seen too many Blacephalons. So yeah, for the next one, I'll do Blacephalon. And then let's see if we can get that up in usage and see how many more people use that. But yeah, on to the next game. We'll be right back. Okay, so our next game is up against some stall. Some nice and juicy stall. This is not what I want to face, okay? Okay, let me get that straight. But we can still win this. I'm gonna just leave Tapu Lele. Hit him with a Moonblast. He just protects, perfectly fine. Switch out here to T-Tar on the Chansey incoming right now. Okay, Skarmory. That's still fine. Defog Rotom, come through. Does he go Zygarde? Okay. Not sure what set he is, but I'm gonna go Landorus. He is Banded Zygarde. Good to know, good to know. You turn out here expecting Sableye to come back in, which he does indeed do. And yeah, now we just go into probably Naganadel and plot. I think it can beat Chansey 1v1. I think it can. I hope it can. I'm gonna nasty plot again and find out. Let's Drake this thing real quick and see how much it does. Oh, good B. Good B. Let's drop another one. Oh, we live! Yes! Yes! That's clean. That is clean. Let me drop a Draco real quick. Oh my lord. Naganadel. Naganadel. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Let's get some clean damage on this thing. And then we just bring in Tapu Lele. Specs Lele. Oh my lord. GG, my man. We always eat up stall in these lives. Good game. GG is Emvee. Alright, on to the next one. And we'll be right back. Alright, so we got our next game up against another Naganadel squad. He's also got the Lycanroc Dusk form, so that should be pretty fun to face up against. I think what we're going to do is just lead with my Tapu Lele. I think is a fine lead. So is Landorus. Landorus is also a really fine. Actually, you know what? I'll lead Tapu Lele. We'll make it Lele versus this Lycanroc Dusk. I'm not too sure what this Pokemon does. It probably says a rocks or something. But I'll just Psychic and see what he does. Endeavor. Oh, he's he's expecting me to be yeah, he's expecting me to be Scarfed. Okay, so good to know, good to know. Probably Endeavor and a Celerock, I'm thinking. I definitely want to keep Landorus healthy. That thing is going to be super useful. But yeah, let's just get rid of that. Let's just get rid of that Lycanroc, okay? I don't want to see that anymore. That's an interesting set though. That's a cool one. I might run that actually one of these days. Super cool set. Probably like a lead Lycanroc, Rocks Endeavor, a Celerock. Kind of like the Mamoswine style. Goes Lopunny. Okay, so he'll just attack right off the bat here. Yep, so that's cool. I can now go here into my Mienshao. Doesn't really have that great of switch-ins. I'm just gonna high jump kick. As he goes Tapu Lele, I could have just knocked off, and I do miss. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's not cool. I guess I gotta go T-Tar. And then yeah, we just Pursuit here. Go ahead and get trapped. Get Pursuited. Goes into his T-Tar, so yeah, we could probably just go back into Mienshao and then just knock off here. Get rid of this thing's AV. That's going to be super useful if we do. Yeah, because then we can actually set up with the Naganadel. Tapu Lele. Oh, clean. So let's get rid of this thing then. Very nice. And now we can probably just go here into Rotom, I think is fine. As he goes into his Hawlucha, so now we can just Volt Switch here, as he probably might just click Sub if he has Sub. So he just SDs up right off the bat. Yeah, we go Landorus. We live any hit from this thing and we just HP Ice and knock him out. Acrobatics. Yep, that does about half. We are able to take it out. We do have our T-Tar still intact. So we are going to go hard into it right now versus the Naganadel. As he doubles to Lopunny. Good play, good play. I can go Landorus to intimidate him. Crits me with his high jump kick. That's a difference. That's a different scenario there. But yeah, at this point, like, we can just click Earthquake here as he's intimidated now, so like we can pretty much just go Rotom and Volt Switch out here. As he goes into T-Tar, we can probably go into our own T-Tar. Yeah, and then we just click Earthquake on this. Looks like our Earthquake is doing a little bit more. I did Eevee this in a tiny bit more attack than standard AVs. So we can knock that out. Might just come down to a speed tide, to be honest. Between Naganadels. So here he'll probably high jump kick, right? Yeah, I think I do need to keep T-Tar. Oops, I think I do need to keep T-Tar healthy. So I'm gonna go Naganadel, and then probably just click the Z move. Yeah, I mean he'll knock us out here, of course. We can go Rotom, and then I think we Hydro. He'll probably stay in and attack, or Volt Switch works too. Oh yeah, exactly. He just stays in attacks. Nice. So we can knock this out. Volt Switch on this. As he Hidden Power grounds, expecting us to go right into T-Tar. And we can go right into it now, an Earthquake, and win this game. Yep, very nice. That is 13. AV T-Tar really coming through for this game. That's really cool. New meta stuff is really nice. On to the next one, and we'll be back. Okay, our next game up against Ribombee. So now I actually know what this does. I think it sets up Sticky Web. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead here and lead off with none other than the mighty Naganadel. It's pretty fast. Okay, I'll give it that. I'll just Sludge Wave here. Or Flamethrower. Oh no, no. What is this tech? What is this tech? Okay, at least I got a little speed boost there. I didn't know. I don't even know what Ribombee does, so that's an explanation for that. If I face that again, I don't know what happens. No stuns for it. Oh, come on. That is not cool. Not one bit. We can still deal with it though. It should be fine. His Z move could be that let's snuggle together. But let's see what happens. A lot of people are joining too. Let's see. I mean, I'm gonna start a timer. I'm gonna start a timer. This guy's getting all his friends in here. I'm gonna start a timer. Yeah, I mean, I think we could still win. I think we still have a decent chance to win. He goes to Greninja, so I am definitely switching out here into my Rotom. I think is fine as he Dark Pulse. That is a lot of damage. I can probably just Volt Switch out at this point. As he goes Bisharp. Okay, cool. And yeah, I mean, I just go into Mienshao now. And I should just click high jump kick here, I think, and just knock out Bisharp, so he'll know I'm Scarf at this point. And that does give him an option to go Mimikyu, which means I just go Landorus. I click U-turn first of all because red card, okay. Interesting. Okay. This is a threat. This is definitely a threat. So I think I have to go T-Tar first, because I don't think it's useful at all. I'm gonna wear it down with some sand. I'm gonna go Landorus. And he has a red card, so it's not Z move, which means we live any hit from this thing. Crit's annoying, but it doesn't matter, as he'll get taken out by the sand. Very nice. Goes into his Greninja, which means that what I can do here is just probably sack off the Landorus, I think is the play. And then what we can do here is just go into our Mienshao, which should be able to, I mean, we're not faster than it, but we can take a Dark Pulse for sure. And I can U-turn out here. He'll probably go Landorus, which he does. It is Rocky Helmet. So let us go ahead and get off this defog. That is going to be a much appreciated, much needed defog. Let's get it off right now. He gets up rocks. We get off that defog. That is awesome. That is amazing. Alright, so now we can fire off the Hydro. Get rid of this guy. Gets into his Kartana here, so I am going to just Volt Switch is the play here, I think, even if he Leaf Blades, which he does. I can now go Naganadel, and Devastating Drake should definitely knock him out. He probably might go into his Greninja. Maybe I should not have sacked Rotom just in case of Smart Strike, because that could be annoying. Yeah, I think I misplayed. I think I definitely should have sacked off the it was tough. It's tough. Maybe I should have sacked off the Lele, because now he could switch out here, then go for Smart Strike and knock me out, or he doesn't now. He's not locked in. In which case, if he's not locked in, I can go Mienshao first. I can U-turn here. He could be sashed for all I know. I could U-turn here first, then go into my... Okay, so basically, I win this game 100% if I am, or I shouldn't say 100%. I win this game if I hit both of my high jump kicks, okay? I win this game if I hit both of them, because I can U-turn here, break his potential sash, or whatever he might have. And then win the game, because we have the Psychic Terrain to prevent Water Shuriken. So I think my best play here is to 100% U-turn. In case he's sash, which, you know, I'm going to U-turn here, go Tapu Lele, then go into Mienshao, fire off 2 high jump kicks to win the game. Yeah, I mean there we go. I mean, I won that game if I hit my high jump kicks, but, alright, so GG. On to the next one, and we'll be right back. Alright, so our next game is going to be up against a Stakataka squad. Unfortunately, after a high jump kick miss, hopefully we don't go on tilt. But let's see what happens. And I think we could probably just lead off here with the Tapu Lele. Hits everything decently hard. Rotom's also not a bad lead either. Let me lead up with that, as we got the nice little Rotom leads together. Let me full switch out here. And go right into our Tapu Lele. So his switch-ins for this, pretty limited, I would say. I'm just gonna Moonblast here. Well, actually, maybe Psychic is better. I don't think he'd hard into Greninja, so I would say Psychic is better here. Then again, I mean, yeah, it's tough to say what he'll go into. I can't really understand some of these types of ladder players, but I'll just Psychic anyways. Let me start a timer. He might just go Tangrowth just to kind of scout it out a bit. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. And now we can switch out here to something that's good versus the, what do you call it, the Greninja. Like this, for instance, we just U-turn out here, predicting maybe Lando. If he stays in, he'll take damage. So U-turn is definitely the best play, and he's actually, oh, he's scarfed. Well, this is actually perfect. Couldn't have asked for a better turn here, because guess what? Greninja's already out of the way now, and he can't do anything to us. So that's a scarf or gone. That's actually something that could have dealt with Naganadel, or Naganadel pretty well, but now it's gone. Okay, that's perfect. That is perfect. Getting rid of that is just what I needed. So let's see what he does here. Yeah, there it is. So we were able to knock that out. As he goes into his Landorus. Just go into our own Landorus. And HP Ice this thing, wear it down. Yeah, I think it's fine. As long as we keep Rotom healthy for the pincer, it should be fine. The opposing Landorus is faster, it seems. So I'm gonna switch out and go right for the Psychic and knock out this Landorus. So we can still keep our Landorus for Intimidate purposes versus the pincer. Doesn't really have much of a switch in right now, I believe. Tangrowth, yeah, this thing is gone. We also got to be careful of the Stakataka because he's saving that right now. So that's a bit threatening. Gets up a Trick Room, so we can now just Intimidate it. See what he does here. Gyros, yep. Does get an attack boost now. However, Rotom is healthy and at full, so we can go into this thing. Should be able to eat up any hit from it and go right for the Hydro. Then again, if this thing gets weakened, that's annoying. I think I'm gonna go Stakataka to stall out into my T-Tar to stall out a turn. He might also go for Z-move too, which he does. Yep, very nice. And we do live it as well. And here we can probably just yeah, Earthquake or something. Go into probably Tapu Lele just to stall him out. Or actually, no, we're gonna go Rotom first. And then I think what we can do, right, is we can Volt Switch first. He'll Stone Edge, that's fine. Oh, I thought we could live that. Never mind. That was a bad play. But yeah, I mean, now we go Tapu Lele and just Psychic everything. No, I think that was a fine play actually, because I don't think his Pinsir will get a chance to set up at all. He'll go into it now, sure, but I mean, we just have to drop our Devastating Drake, I think. Yeah, knock it out. Landorus comes out, we can drop a Draco. What's his Rotom at? Oh, we missed. Ooh, clutch turn. I mean, it probably would not have knocked him out either way, but it's still a clutch turn because now we just set up a nasty plot here. Full switches out, back into Lando, drop a Draco, and Draco should knock out this Landorus, I think. And yep, that's GG. Crit did not matter. It definitely knocks it out. Look at our special attack. It's pretty much more than Lottie, I think. So in terms of that, yeah. So on to the next one. We'll be right back. Alright, so I think this will be our last game. We've got a good amount of games to showcase Naganadel's power. And we are up against an Arachnoid squad. It does get Sticky Web. So it does get Sticky Web nowadays. I believe that would let us just lead off with Rotom, I think. Because if he leads with the Arachnid, we could probably just Volt Switch. Yeah, so he does lead off with it. I am just going to Volt Switch. It's a bit threatening, you know, Sticky Web Mega Medi. I probably can just go into my Tapu Lele, and then Psyshock should definitely take it out. Or even Psychic, you know, either or. I'll just Psyshock here. Yeah, this is a Choice Specs Psyshock. It should definitely take it out. But we'll see what he does. Goes into his Heatran. So yeah, we're going to chip this down for Naganadel. That's amazing. I don't see an item on it. I do not see an item. It could be Z-move, potentially. I think I'll just Psyshock again. That does knock us out. I can go back to Rotom here and Defog. So we are basically opening the way right now for Naganadel to sweep. And here what we can do is just Volt Switch out here, I think. Is he Nasty Plots? Perfect. We can go T-Tar and just Earthquake. He's not switching out here. And we will definitely eat this up with the AV. Yep, 60%, so we can now just go ahead and knock this out. Crit did not matter. Getting rid of a big threat to our team. Very clean. He goes into his Greninja now. And I can now go I could probably just go Rotom here. He's not going to Dark Pulse. He just goes right for the Hydro, and we can just Volt Switch out here. He might go into his Landorus. That's another potential option he could do. But, I mean, Volt Switch is definitely the play for me. Or Hydro for that matter. I mean, I could just Hydro. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. He'll just go Landorus or something. And we could just Hydro again. And get rid of that Pokemon. Very nice. Out of the way. Medicham comes out here, so we are going to just sack off the T-Tar at this point, and he just goes for the Fake Out. Okay. Okay. So, I'm just going to Crunch. He Ice Punches me, predicting maybe Landorus to come in. So, cool. Okay, now what we're going to do, right, is go right into Naganadel. Hit him up with the Devastating Drake. If he stays in, this thing is gone. He just switches out to a Araquanid. We get rid of that Pokemon, which is nice. Clean Naganadel, come through. Come through, Naganadel. Heatran's already weakened too, so we just drop a Draco on that. Yeah, Heatran comes out here. We just drop a Draco on this Pokemon. And that's out of the way. In comes the Greninja. He'll probably Dark Pulse here. I'm gonna just go Mienshao. That does a lot. He's Life Orb. I almost forgot about that. But it's still fine. He could just Shuriken here. Yeah, he does have Shuriken. But now we go into Rotom. Volt Switch out. Get off some clean damage. Goes into his Medicham. Yeah, this thing is gone now. We just go Naganadel. Sludge Wave should take it out. Well, let's Fake Out. Oh, don't have Bullet Punch, please. Yeah, thank you. I saw Ice Punch. I saw Fake Out. Yeah, it's probably High Jump Kick plus Psychic move. Yeah, now we're at +1 speed, so I mean he'll have to Shuriken, I think. But we should still win this game. What do? I think the play is just a Sludge Wave. Yeah, he just Shurikens, takes us out. Rotom comes out here. As long as I don't get flinched, I can win this game right now. Let's go. And we can go ahead here and win this game. So that is going to be GG. Hope you all enjoyed this live. Definitely had a lot of fun with Naganadel plus a lot of the other Pokemon that we used. Specs Lele was putting in some good work, as well as the Emvee T-Tar eating up a lot of hits. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff in the meta right now. And yeah, in my opinion, Naganadel, very, very frightening Pokemon. In draft, it would be really cool too. Like it'd probably be even better there than in OU, where everybody just runs Heatran and other stuff to just to switch into it and counter it. Overall, it was a solid live for sure, except for that one game where we missed our high jump kick and the guy was trying to be aggressive, but I was just like, GG. Like I really didn't. It was not even worth my time. But yeah, overall, thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me know, just let me know what you guys thought. I'll be checking out the comments and stuff as well. And yeah, next one should be Blacephalon. So I'll see you guys then, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.